Of all of the things that have changed in Bethlehem since I grew up during the 1950s and 1960s, I still have very fond memories of the little newsstands that seemed to be everywhere in those days. Newsstands were usually well located in the two downtowns, both sides of town. They were also known as news dealers. Some that existed back then were Jimmy's O&S, and one at the Union Station called Schnerman's. For me and my pals, growing up on the Northside near the downtown, we had 3 or 4 that I can recall. Sherry's was located along New Street between Broad and Walnut. It was near Dennis Drug Store. Pearl's was along West Broad and was near Teddy's Toy Town. Both places sold newspapers, magazines, some penny candies, soda, and of course comic books. In those days, comic books were a dime. The guy who operated Sherry's was not friendly, and he definitely did not encourage kids just hanging out or browsing with no intention to buy anything. Pearl's, which was owned by a friend of mine, was a bit more tolerant. My go-to in those days was Tossie Brothers or just Tossies. This little place was friendly because my dad knew the owners. By the time I came along, operated by the sons of the original owner. They sold popular magazines, lots of daily out-of-town newspapers, pulp paperback books displayed on rotating wire racks, and of course girly magazines and comics. I can still hear that squeaky rack as we perused books we weren't supposed to be looking at. Tossie's was also very unique in that they had a shoeshine stand inside along the wall. I remember that they had a wide variety of cold sodas kept in a chest refrigerator immersed in icy cold water. That big red fridge was a welcome sight when we would work up a thirst in the summer. They had an eclectic display of soda. In addition to Coke and Pepsi, you could get a Yoo-Hoo, a knee-high orange pop, and even the mysterious Moxie beverage. Similar to root beer, it left a slightly bitter aftertaste, and it was marketed as being medicinal. The little store existed for many years at 9 East Broad, in a clapboard building near the American Hotel. Matz's newsstand was also on East Broad, just beyond Tossie's, and their real claim to fame was the peanut roaster. Unfortunately, all of these places are long gone. Even the buildings are lost to progress. We can't bring the old days back. The best we can do is try to recall a different and simpler time.